Mohbad news is sad. May God comfort the wife and the family and the little baby he left behind. Money cannot solve anything now, but money can reduce the tears. I've sent 200,000 to you, and I've instructed my manager in Lagos to make a standing order for the upkeep, 100,000 every month for the upkeep of the baby. And even me here tomorrow or next, I'm going to shop for the boy and bring them to Nigeria in the next 12 days. May God comfort you. I'm not a music person. I don't know your music and I don't know you. But I've read a lot online about you today. May God comfort you, comfort every member of the family, and give Mohbad eternal rest.
Hi, the Unity family. We're back again on AfricaUnity platform. My name is KingIdris, and I'm here to give you guys a new insight on what is going on the ground in Africa and international community. My people, today we'll be talking about Afrobeat music. We'll be talking about Africa music industry. We'll be talking about everything that happened on the ground in Africa and everything that be happening and be going on in the music scene on the ground in Africa, from Nigeria to Ghana to Senegal to Sierra Leone to all African countries. We're talking about African music today. My people, is a sad news coming out of Nigeria of a young brother of 27 years of age. Mohbad is an artist that come out from the mainland of Lagos State. We're talking about the Ikorodu, Annex, Ijede, Berigbe. It's very, very sad. He's a kind of star out of this community that they have nothing to show out for nothing. It's like this is who they have. They are superstar. They even call him the power line superstar. He's a star. That's the reason why he call himself Imole. But this brother sadly passed away 3 days ago. And it's been very sad. His music have been topping chart. It's been going viral on Spotify, Apple Music. Just mention it, any kind of music platform out of Africa. His music, as we're speaking now, is on the top 10 list, competing with the life of Burna Boy, Asake, Davido, Techno. His album now, most of his music, they're part of the top 10, and it's even topping the chart as we're speaking now. So my people, a lot of things have been going on in the Afrobeat music industry. Truly, Afrobeat music is an institution for mostly West African artists. Now it has already transcended to all African countries. Everybody is emulating the Nigerian culture because Afrobeat music basically is strictly a Yoruba music that come from Fela Nicola Kuti, that the new generation of Nigeria, they repackage this and package Afrobeat in a way, and they present this quality vibe and music to the people of the world. Afrobeat have a lot of message, a lot of message. Afrobeat is an African genre that a lot of people use to express themselves. Even the owner of the genre use it to fight against government and speak truth about the reality of life and the struggle, everyday struggle of life, mainly Nigerians. So Mohbad was being signed to Naira Marley label, and a lot issue came out from this, institute, because we can say they're like being signed to like institution like schools of music, but it's been handled by artists in Nigeria like Davido at DMW, Naira Marley have Malians, Wizkid have Starboy. A lot of other notable Nigerian artists have their own brand like label that they merge with, they put them together, and they later find like foreign investors for distribution and for other quality times in terms of distributing their music to the outside world, so a lot of people will know what is going on, like the likes of Asake, Olamide. Mainly a lot of people are being affiliated to the Empire Music company for distribution, but they have local labels in Nigeria like Maven Record, like YBNL, a lot, Malians Music, DMW. They have a lot of other record labels, but I do not understand what is going on the Afrobeat music scene. My people, on my platform is all about unity. I'm not in here to bash nobody. I'm not in here to talk bad about nobody. I'm just in here to talk about Afrobeat music and African music in general. A lot of other people in Kenya, in Ghana, in other African countries, they're looking up to the Nigerian music scene because of the positivity, because of the greatness, because of the great things that is coming out of the Nigerian youth. We see Davido, we see Olamide, we see Ashake, we see Patoranking, Sheyi Vibes now, a lot of other prominent people that have been putting in work, they've been grinding for years. But why we, the African children, hold ourselves for ransom? The Afrobeat music scene now, a lot of other things have already fallen up. We see what happened to Mohbad. May his soul rest in perfect peace. We see all what happened to him. If the record label have good gatekeepers, if mainly they follow straightly just music, nothing else, it could have been another story we'll be talking about today, because this brother have a lot of good messages on his music. Mohbad is a great artist. I listen to most of his music. I'm a fan. I'm from the mainland. I'm from Ikorodu. I'm not trying to bash nobody or put nobody down, but they did this brother dirty. He's been complaining, he's been shouting, putting video out that he's depressed. This brother died 4 months ago. He was being depressed. You can see in his mannerism, the way he even talked to people, he was very quiet, down, just there. But a lot of good things is coming up for him. There's a man that said they want to take him to America. He had a show in America next year. He was supposed to buy a car this Friday. He was supposed to start building his own house in Ijede, on his own land where they buried him. But he never made all these. He was never able to actualize all this. We've seen a lot of video coming out ever since he passed away. They used white handkerchief to push his neck in the club. They beat him up. He was trying to have a music shoot with Zlatan on his set, and they chased him away. And this brother is
Mad, let me do one deal. I think it's the
I
talented. Why do we have to put things that we don't even need to put in our industry into our industry? Now they're talking about drugs, sex, drugs. They're talking about cultism. They're talking about a lot of unwanted activities in the Nigerian music scene. Where is the police? They need to arrest a lot of people. They just silence this brother for no reason. And a lot of other African countries, they're emulating the Nigerian culture, the Nigerian music. They see the way we run our music, and they're trying to talk about it. This is just the dark side of Afrobeat. Afrobeat have a lot of, good side. Like we talk about the struggle of life, how we're going to make it out of nothing, how we can make it as black people, how we can keep our soul and mind and know where we come from, what we represent, and, be proud to be a black man. Afrobeat is all that. But now in Ghana, they talk about how Ghanaians should emulate Nigerian culture and the style of music. Even Shatawale have already speak a lot for Nigerians in praising the Nigerian music scene. Other Africans too, like some Kenyans too, will come to Nigeria to see what is going on. A lot of people from Tanzania. We can see Diamond Platnumz and his brother. Everybody's coming to Nigeria. But where is this our own culture leading us to? The younger people are dying. The younger people are dying. The younger future of the industry, They are dying. The African music scene, there's a lot of money with millions of people in Africa. We don't even need nobody to consume our music from the outside world. Only us, only us in Africa, we can do it. People that speak Swahili, people that speak Yoruba, people that speak Twi, other languages in Africa, we all have one existence and we understand ourselves. We've been doing business, we've been communicating ourselves long time. There's a lot of money in this industry and in this culture. So why can't we just work together? If you want to sign an artist, you don't need to sign somebody and push them to death, or if they say they want to leave, let them go. Wizkid leave Banky W. Truly he had to fight for it too. We've seen Sam Clef came out to speak about it. It was Wizkid producer at the time. Wizkid fought his way out of the Banky W label, Empire Mint Entertainment. Why can't we just have proper communication, have good agreement, have nice contract? If it's not working, leave. If a record label don't have your own good, they don't want to do no good for you, they don't want to back you up, they don't have your own goodness at heart, why can't you just go? Why can't you just leave them? Than threatening, fighting, want to kill, want to do this, want to do that. This guy came out shouting to the world that if he died, it's Naira Marley. They should owe Naira Marley. He said it to the world. His father go to Naira Marley's house. We can see in the living room, this man was begging, was pleading to Naira Marley that what can he do? But the label that's supposed to protect this brother, they're the one that sold him out. They pushed him out. He had nobody to fetch for him. He had nobody to help him out. It's a very sad news coming out of Africa. We, the African youth, we don't have other companies to help us. Everybody that want to help us want to extort us. Even on TikTok, if you're speaking with this, other people from other places, I don't want to say name, other people take advantage of us. So why can't we just work together hand in hand? We're losing our youth to foolishness. Our talented ones, we're losing them to foolishness. I don't think the Nigerian people should be going after Naira Marley. I don't know why they never did no autopsy for him before they put him, before they bury him. They could have do autopsy for him, see what caused his death. The father said an auxiliary nurse came through and injected him. Maybe he doesn't know the grade of the nurse. Maybe they I don't even understand. Everything was just a little bit complicated. This is a star. Everybody do not have talent like that. We're losing our youth to stupidity. Gangs is not what we need in Nigerian culture or in African culture, in our music industry. We don't even need courtesy. Music should be music. There's a lot of money in African music industry. You can be a Ghanaian, have little shows. You don't need to go viral, go abroad. Or you can control your own territory and make your own money out of it peacefully. A lot of local musicians do that, like the Fuji, the Juju, Akpala, even people doing high life in Ghana or Rumba in Congo. They're making money. We have local musicians. It doesn't mean that everybody should be like Burna Boy, like Wizkid, like Davido. There's a lot of money in African music industry, but we need unity. We need to stick together, not killing ourselves, not harassing ourselves. I watched Mohbad burial yesterday. It was very painful. The way they were pushing the coffin, we need to do better. There's a lot to be done in this our industry. Doing Afrobeats should be peaceful. should be a venture, an avenue to make more money, to better our life. Not an avenue for us to be scared or they're going to kill us. You have to join this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. My people, it's very painful. It's very, very painful. It's very, very painful to see this brother end up like this. African music, we need a lot to be done. African music, we need a lot to be done. So my people, I just came out to speak about it, that there should be unity. We need unity on the home ground in Africa, in our music, in our politics, in our film industry, be it anywhere in Africa. We need to work together, not killing ourselves, pushing ourselves to gangs, threatening ourselves. You know, we should come out, we should be one people with oneness, with togetherness. That's the reason why I pray and I crave for unity on this platform. We need ourselves. When you go, nobody's coming back from that. There's no prosperity in fighting others. There is a lot we can make out of unity. A lot of money, betterment, prosperity, a lot. So my brother just came out to speak about this. It's very painful that this brother have to go like this. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace, and the industry need a lot of cleansing. They need a lot of work to be done in Africa, in Afrobeat music industry, in all music industry in Africa. It's not even only in Nigeria. So my people, I just came out to speak about this. It's painful, but I know the best will come. The best is still coming. Everything will be fine. So on my platform, I'll be saying thank you for the people that will be subscribing, that will be checking my content out. It's just another day in Africa, and I'm coming out just to speak about this. I'll be coming to an end of this segment today. I'll be saying one Africa, one people, one unity. We need ourselves to prosper on the home ground in Africa and in any way. We need ourselves. Thank you. One love.